The seam allowance is the fabric margin between the seam and the fabric edge. You can have a seam allowance of 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 inch, 5/8 of an inch, and an inch. Less than 1/4 of an inch, the fabric might be fraying and the seam will give away. Most of the clothing we buy have 1/2 inch seam allowance. It is essential before starting to sew to check on the sewing pattern the width of the seam allowance needed. If the seam allowance is intended for 5/8 of an inch and you're sewing at 1/4, garment is gonna be a size too big. On all types of machines, domestic or industrial, just next to the presser foot, there are some guidelines, either in the metric or imperial system or even both. By aligning the edge of your fabric with one of these lines and guiding yourself by it, you will achieve a beautiful and consistent seam allowance.